if my defense plays a certain way, I'm going to force the offense to play my brand of football. That's how I approach it.
Let me drop a bomb on you. Let me leave you something to think about. There's one quarterback in this draft that I would think about, because whenever they say nobody's good, they wrong. Whenever they say everybody's good, they're usually wrong.
Somebody, it's always one guy.
I know who it is, Joe. I'm telling you, that the dude from Pittsburgh.
You think it's Pickett? You think it's Pickett?
Okay. He made one play this year. Usually, it's something that quarterback is so mental. He did something so ill that they changed the rules mid-season.
You talking about the fake quarterback sneak?
The fake slide.
I mean the fake slide. My bad. The fake slide. I said quarterback
sneak.
The fake slide.
Because it was genius. But I was like, we can't have people doing that because that was OD. But the confidence to pull it off. And he got the athleticism. He's not necessarily Josh Allen. But he ain't, put like this, he's as athletic as Dak. I watched him move around. Maybe a little bit more athletic. He can move around. I think, because you got to think, that this is y'all biggest dilemma. This is what I was going to say. Because of y'all point of view, any quarterback worth his salt that can make a throw would thrive in y'all system. This is the biggest detriment to Hurts. And I love for Hurts. But that whole he can't read thing that kind of snuck out there, he can't read defense 2 days ago.
Look, I watched the game, man, and he listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
My point is this:
he struggled to find either he struggled to find it or guys couldn't get open.
It might have been the nerves though. It's still his first playoff game.
And honestly, I still feel like he was nursing that injury too. I still feel like that.
I believe you. But this is my point. This is how when you hire Roseman and stuff like that, you thinking, okay, the best friend of a quarterback is run game.
And a tight end, in my opinion. Tight end in the running game, right?
You got a top 3 run game. I'm not saying y'all not number one. I'm just saying.
I got you.
We got one of the best run games in the league, right? Just because our run game ain't just predicated on running back. Our run game is because our offensive line moving people, right? So you can put almost any halfway decent back there, they're gonna eat. So we got a run game that's insulated. It ain't going nowhere because the offensive line ain't going nowhere, right? Then you say, okay, what if we do put a Kenny Pickett in this system? Can he make throws off play action? Because when our system is predicated on running, the quarterback should have plenty of time to develop, because the years while your running game is dominating for 2-3 years, you're developing. And by the time it starts to falter, you should be done with your development to where you can carry the team. My point is, I'm not saying they would trade off 3 picks to get Kenny Pickett. I'm saying that this is a year where you could take 2 of those picks and turn it into 1. And if Kenny Pickett fall to like 15,
but we got the 15th overall pick. We don't we got to move. We got 15, 16, and 19.
He went to see him.
Of course.
He went to see him. Like, I remember the
binocular, yeah, drawn on the side. Just
and right now, this is the year where somebody like that could slip, because he ain't going high. And you could say, all right, we've dealt with this before. Jalen, we're gonna support you. But after watching that game last night, if you go back and watch, Kenny Pickett can sling it a little bit. I would say, well, look who he played, but that don't really work in college for some reason. It just don't. I would love to say where you played matters. Some of these dudes be coming out of the weakest, and they can just sling it or they can't. So I can't even use that he played at University of Pittsburgh against them.
Yeah, Mahomes came out of what? Texas Tech or Texas A&M or something like that. Like who they play regularly? Like
I'm saying this, and I don't.
But I see your point. I see your point though.
Be fine, but right now we're putting on our "I'm smarter than everybody in the room" Howie hat, because that's how you feel. I'm smarter than everybody in the room. And do you think that he would do that?
What I honestly think, bro. And I'll be honest with you.
This is all because of last night's game. Like,
listen, I'll be honest. You know what I think?
He's different.
No, listen, I'm be honest with you. You know what I think he really gonna do, or you know what I think he really want to do?
What?
He want Deshaun Watson. He want him.
They want too much.
He want him. No,
that's what's going to save y'all.
They do.
Look, they want so much. You should be happy. Like, thank you for wanting too much, because they want so much. You like. All right.
I heard somebody offered them like like three and four first round, they still said no. I'm like, hold on, wait. Y'all gotta relax.
You can have Pickett for less. That's why I brought him up.
Right. But at what contract? Here's my thing though. I feel like drafting a quarterback creates more controversy than trading for Watson.
Hurts is in the deal.
Of course, he has to be.
And he's from Houston, so he would be lit.